everyone. I'm gonna try to remember to put the outtakes on, but this is probably my 6th or 7th take of this. We just got a puppy. For those of you that know, Kat and I lost 2 of our senior dogs this year. Joni, come here. So this little one has been alone for the last few months and really missing her siblings. Penny, come. Penny, come. So we got Penny. Can you say hi? Can you sit? You wanna sit? Oh, she's so good already. And she's only 4 months old. But we just picked her up yesterday. So we have been a puppy household, and it's been a very long time since we've been a puppy household. We got Joni as a 1-year-old last year from a rescue, and then Penny just came from South Paw Conservation, Nova Scotia. So we are thrilled to have them, but trying to teach a yoga class with puppies. I don't know if you can see the state of my yoga mat, but there are some chew marks. There's a lot of drool. And I think she just went and passed out on the mat by the door. So I'm gonna just double check because you can't leave puppies alone. She did. She's over there. Okay. So we're gonna do a practice because it's winter solstice. Tomorrow's the 21st. Now, whether you watch this and it's not the solstice, this is a grounding practice. It's gonna build some heat because these are the longest days of the year, or longest, lack of sun days of the year. And we really need to remember that we can take the time to ground ourselves here. We're allowed to rest and we're allowed to make space for ourselves, but we still have to be present. A lot of the times when we think about like winter, we think about being lazy and getting into that state where we don't want to do anything, and we can get really stuck. I had to put my slippers up there. There's a plethora of things now on that countertop that was clear. But yeah, there's a time where that you need to rest and stay in bed and watch some movies and recognize that. But there's a cycle that you can get into, and I won't get into like the Ayurvedic side of this, but if you get into that cycle, the way to break it is to move and produce that heat and like inspire that movement in the body, because that's going to inspire more movement and more energy. So just think about, as you go through winter, if you feel like you're super sluggish, remember that you have the tools and the practices. I'm going to try to keep this practice short, 10-15 minutes, so that you can pull this out whenever you need it. And I'm going to try to do it with puppies. I've just taken them outside. I've just run them. They have played for a while. She just went on the couch. I hope she goes to sleep. Great. So we're going to start standing in Tadasana. So when you find your mountain pose, that Tadasana pose, I want you to really feel your feet on the earth. I want you to like sink into that grounding and then soften the shoulders away from their ears. Just see if there's any tension. Maybe give a little wiggle. And then we're going to breathe. Reach the arms up to the sky. Big breath in. And then press the hands together at the top. And then exhale just down through the heart. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, press the palms together, down through the heart. Last one, big breath in. Exhale, down through the heart. All right, this time we're gonna flow. Inhale, reach it up, big breath in. Exhale, fold all the way down. And my toque's gonna fall off. My beautiful toque from Trout Point. I love that place. Exhale, fold here. Inhale, let's find a halfway lift. A little flat back, a little tuck of the chin. And then exhale, plant the hands. We're going to step back. Now, your choice whether you go down from plank pose or we're going to drop down our knees. I like 8-point pose. That's when the chest and the chin meet the earth. Little grasshopper elbows here and your little tushies a little high, because then you can just slide into that cobra pose. Now, depending on your back body here, cobra might look like this. Maybe your back is nice and limber and you've got lots of space to do this and come all the way up. Remember, tops of feet really press. Pull the belly back away from spine and make sure this feels comfortable. This practice is for you. I don't want you hurting yourself. Exhale, come all the way down. Inhale up through tabletop, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze comes forward. Exhale, step forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale, reach and rise all the way up. We're going to go right back down. Exhale all the way down. A little faster this time. Inhale. Halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands lower down, whatever way you like. Inhale, find that back bend. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tabletop. Tuck the toes. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, gaze comes forward. Exhale, step the top of the mat and forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach and rise. Exhale, hands through heart. One more time. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, lower your choice. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, this time child's pose, breathe here. Let the head rest down on the mat. Let the arms reach forward. Maybe take the knees a little bit wider. Maybe you wiggle them side to side. Maybe you rock the forehead side to side on the mat. Big breath in. Long breath up. One more breath in. Long breath out. All right, walk the hands back up to the knees. Tuck the toes here. A little stretch for the feet. Sit back on the heels. Palms face up. 3 big breaths. Inhale. Let it go. Big breath in. Let it go. Last one. Big breath in. Let it go. Tabletop. Exhale, down dog. Inhale. We're going to take the right knee into the right wrist. Exhale, back. Take a breath in. Exhale, left knee. Inhale, back. Exhale, right knee. Inhale, back. Exhale, left knee. Inhale, back. Exhale, right knee to wrist. Inhale, back. Exhale, left. Inhale, back. 2 more times. Right. Inhale, back. Left. Inhale, back. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Long breath out. Right foot steps to the top of the mat. Drop the left knee down. Inhale, reach the arms up and rise. Big full breath in. Feel that heat, that energy that we built rinsing through the body. And then exhale, ground the hands down. Hands come to the inside of that front foot. Walk the front foot over. Make space. Toes turn out just slightly. Now, if you've got space to come down into lizard pose with the elbows down, by all means take it. I thought I had a block here, but if you have a block or a book, maybe a brick from the fireplace, you can always elevate or even just stay on the hands here. But we're going to stay for 3 deep breaths. Big full breath in. Long breath out. Big breath in. Soften into the hips. Long breath out. One more breath in. Long breath out. Turn the toes forward again. Maybe walk the foot back in. Tuck those back toes. Lift that back knee. Left hand's going to stay. Our right hand's either going to come to the knee. We're going to reach it all the way up to the sky. Big full breath in here. Open it up. And then exhale, plant that hand down. And then go back to downward facing dog. Big breath in here. Long breath out. All right, next breath, and we're going to come back to that plank pose. And instead of just taking the knee to the wrist, we're going to try to tap the toes. So we're going to do a little external rotation of the hip here. Try not to externally rotate on everything. So we're going to tap the right knee to right wrist, and the left foot comes down. So it's almost like we're prepping for pigeon here, but we're not landing for long. And then step it back. All right, left knee comes in, just drop it down and step it back. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, pull it back. Left knee. And back. Exhale, right. Drop it back. Exhale, left. Step it back. 2 more. Exhale. Take it back. Left. Take it back. This time, drop the knees, tuck the toes, come up to seated. Palms face up. Big breath in here. Let it go. Feel that heat, that energy. Big breath in. Let it go. Big breath in. Let it go. Tabletop pose. Left foot steps forward. Sink the hips forward and down. Reach the arms up. Nice big breath in. Reach and rise. Exhale. Settle in here. 1 more deep breath in. 1 more exhale. And then we're going to take the hands to the inside of that front foot. Walk that foot over. Toes turn out. And then you choose. Hands. Maybe come down for lizard. All the way down. Maybe find a book, or you can even take your fists down if the wrists are bothering you. Maybe externally rotate a little bit more, lift the inside of that front foot. And we breathe here. Big breath in. Long breath out. Big breath in. Long breath out. 1 more big breath in. And then walk those toes back forward, frame that front foot, tuck that back toe, lift the back knee. Right hand's gonna stay planted, left hand reaches to the sky. Feel like you're turning your torso. Keep the feet planted, big toe mounds are touching. Gaze goes up towards the fingertips if that feels okay in the neck, otherwise just gaze forward. Big breath in here. Long breath out. Take 1 more big breath in. And then exhale, plant the hand down. Step back, downward facing dog. Big breath in here. Long breath out. Now this time we're going to take the right knee forward for pigeon pose. And then we're going to stay. So you can always take, figure 4 position. My brain just left for a second on your back. So that just looks like this. You can lay down, you can hug it in. Sometimes pigeon pose doesn't agree with people's hips, but I encourage you to take props under the body. So maybe it feels good to have like a pillow under that right hip. But wherever you are, I want you to settle in. We're going to find 5 big breaths here. Big full breath in. And let it go. Big full breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice and slow. Plant the hands. Step back, downward facing dog. Big breath in here. Long breath out. All right, left side. Bring that left knee forward. Or maybe you just find pigeon pose on your back, that figure 4 position. Maybe you use your toque under your hip. A little bit of lift helps. Inhale, lift the heart up a little bit higher, and then we can fold into this. Sink down. If you straighten those back toes, just try to not let the ankle fall in. Keep it nice and straight there. Let the head hang heavy. 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Gently walk the hands back up. This time we're going to swing that right leg around. Remove any props. Maybe put your tooth back on. Lengthen the legs long in front of you. Big breath in for Dandasana. Get nice and tall here. And then we just fold forward. Feel that length in the back body, that soothing, that grounding. Big full breath in. Maybe reach the heart a little more forward and fold a little bit more. And then inhale, walk the hands back up tall. And we're going to come down to lying on our back body. Place the feet down on the ground so that you can almost tickle the heels, and the hips, the knees, and the ankles are in alignment. So your knees aren't splayed open wide, and your toes aren't touching, or your knees aren't, touching too much. And then we're going to press the low back into the mat. Lift the tailbone. Notice how when you start dropping that belly down, the tailbone starts to lift. And then we're going to press up through our feet. And then maybe you're going to get a stretch through the quads. Press up through the hips. How high can you get through the hips? Bridge pose. Keep the energy of the legs drawing towards one another. And then exhale. Start with the chest. Roll the spine down. We're going to add the arms this time. So belly presses, which makes that tailbone lift. Inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. And then exhale back down. This time we're going to stay. Inhale, reach and rise all the way up. And then we're going to circle the hands underneath the body, interlace the hands, and then walk the shoulders under. You press into the feet, press into the thighs a little bit more. Use your energy. Strong, stable heart opener. Reach the palms away. And then exhale, lower all the way down. Feet are going to fall towards one another. Soles touch, knees go wide. One hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Now, if this is uncomfortable in the hips, or if this is a bit too much pressure, put blocks or blankets under the thighs. Support yourself so you have something to ground into. I want you to feel the cadence of the body. So notice the breath, that rise and fall. Notice how it touches the top hand first and then the belly. And behind that breath is the beat of your heart. Feel that grounding energy of the body rooting down, the body opening up, inviting that energy, that light, that love in. No matter how dark the day, this breath, this prana, this energy moves through you at your will. You just have to remember that you can breathe. Remember that you can practice, even if it's just from a chair or from your seat or from the couch. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. And then nice and slow, take the hands behind the knees, draw the knees together, and we'll take a short savasana together. So relinquish the control of the breath here. I invite you just to watch your body breathe. We spend all day walking and talking and doing without thought of breath, or rarely thought of breath. So can you relinquish that control? Can you just allow your body to take its natural breath in and out? Can you feel the points of the body that are pressing deep into the earth, grounding you down, rooting you down, making you stable and strong? And then can you feel the points of the body that are reaching up towards the sky, the stars, that lightness, that energy, that brightness, that spark that keeps us going? Start to bring that energy back into the body. Wiggle the fingers and the toes. Maybe rock the head side to side. I invite you to take a full body stretch. Reach the arms overhead. Reach through the toes. And then as you exhale, roll to one side of the body. Pause and notice this stillness, this calm, and know that it is yours no matter the day, the moment, how stressful or turbulent. This bit of peace resides within each and every one of us, and the more often we visit, the easier it is to find. And then whenever you're ready, gently make your way up to a seat. You can take the hands at the heart. I want to thank you for sharing with me this winter solstice practice, this grounding practice, this light building practice. It is always an honor and a pleasure from my heart to yours. Namaste. And we've put the puppies to sleep. Thank you, everyone.